everyone, welcome to cop3718, Intermediate to Database Systems. In this course, we will cover about MySQL and PHP. We will be able to create our database using MySQL as well as PHP. We will also use WordPress to be able to create our front end, and then we will connect that to our database, which is called MySQL. In this course, we will learn about how to administer our database, as well as how to design our database, as well as how to implement our database. So we will cover the life cycle of how to create our database. So we will also look at the user's requirements, and then we will turn those requirements into a design using the entity relationship diagrams. After we turned it into a design, then we will use MySQL to be able to create our database, also using PHP, as well as using our front end, which is the WordPress, to be able to implement our database and connect it with the front end. So now most of the databases are online. So we need to have a web page attached to our database, to our back end. So in order to communicate that, we need to know about PHP, but maybe we will not be pro into PHP because this is not a PHP course, but we will learn how to connect that using the PHP and MySQL together. Also in this course, we will talk about the security of our database and how we can use the MySQL database or maybe a SQL Server database to be able to put the user access levels. So we will look at the user access level control about the security of our database. I hope you enjoyed this course. So next, I'm going to explain to you the syllabi. And in the syllabi, we will go over the schedule of this course, as well as we will talk about some of the policies for this course in case if you miss something, if you miss the exam. Also, we will talk about the disability policies and so on. So just hang out for a second and we will look at the syllabi. Hello everyone. Now let's talk about the syllabi for this course. So this is an intermediate database system. Some things that you should know about me. My name is Lila Rajabion, and I'm instructor for this course, and my office hours are Thursdays and Wednesdays between 3 to 5 and 9 to 11 a.m. We can meet face-to-face at the school, in my office, or we can meet one-on-one in small groups, or via Skype or Blackboard Collaborate. The best way to contact me is via email. You could also send Canvas messages. Class meeting time, there is no face-to-face meeting and there is no online meeting as well. The only time that we meet online via Blackboard Collaborate is when we will meet for our teams. So I will actually schedule a time with each team and find the best suitable time for each team member so that we can meet online. And the team project will start from week 10 all the way to week 14 or 15. So we probably have to meet 4 times during this term. And that would be only with your team members. So it would be me and team members. And we can actually find maybe 1 hour, per week, maybe at night or any time that all 4 people in the team can actually meet. Some of the course topics that we will discuss in this course, we will talk about MySQL and also using PHP. We will also create a database. We will also design our database, and we will also go to with the user's requirements gathering. So first, for our team project, for example, we can actually get the requirements from the customer. Then we will apply those requirements to our design, and then from the design we will move to implementation phase. For our design, we will use the ER diagrams, entity relationship diagrams, and then for our implementation we will use PHP, MySQL, and also we will use WordPress to at the front end, because nowadays all the databases are web-based, so we need to have access to a web based system. At the end, if we have time, we will look at the SAP HANA in memory databases. This is just because this is just something that I've added this semester, and it depends if our group project finishes earlier, then we will also talk about SAP HANA and some of the concepts of this new database implementation concepts. This course is part of Bachelor of Computer Information Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, and so our course objective will match the mission statement of this degree. Some of the things that we will learn, or basically the learning outcome, we will be able to install and configure MySQL along with many software tools that are used in conjunction with MySQL. We will also perform database implementation and basic administration. We will also describe the characteristic to properly design database, use PHP to interact with the database locally and remotely. We will also develop database programming skills with MySQL and PHP, and we will also apply the database management skills to develop the database using MySQL, PHP, and WordPress. The book that we will use is called PHP and MySQL, The Missing Manual. I will also provide some online material for you as well. The grading is basically homeworks and assignment and quizzes is worth 45%. If you want to break it down, the quizzes will be 15%, and then the homeworks will be 30%. Midterm will be 10%, final will be 10%, team project will be 25%, and participation will be 10%. There will be no extra credit assignments. Also, completing your first assignment, you need to finish it by January 17, and that will count towards the first day course attendance. Failing to complete the first assignment by its due date will result in automatic withdrawal. The USFM policies, some of the things that we need to look at, is basically one of them is academic dishonesty. The university considers any form of plagiarism or cheating on exam, projects, or paper to be unacceptable behavior. So please look at the university policy at USFM undergraduate catalog. Academic disruption: the university doesn't tolerate behavior that disrupts the learning process. The policy for addressing academic disruption can also be found under undergraduate catalog as well. Contingency plan: in the event of an emergency, it may be necessary for the campus to actually suspend normal operation. During this time, you should probably look at the website to see what's going on, or you may also contact the USF hotline at 1-800-992-4231. Disability accommodation: this is very important. Students are responsible for registering with the Office of Disability, and they need to bring the form to me that they got approved, and that I can actually accommodate them, maybe for test, exam, for assignment, for give them extension, and so on. But you need to bring it to me as soon as possible at the beginning of the semester. Fire alarm instructions: basically at the beginning of each semester, please make sure that you know the emergency exits map, and kind of know that when there is a fire, how to get out of the building. Religious observance: also USFM recognize the right of a student and faculty to observe major religious holidays. So students who anticipate the necessity of being absent from the class for a major religious holiday, they should bring a letter in writing to me at the beginning of the semester with the dates that they cannot meet or they cannot do this or that assignments. Sexual misconduct or sexual harassment reporting. USFM is committed to provide an environment free from sexual discrimination, including sexual harassment and sexual violence. Please look at the USF System Policy 0-004. The Counseling and Wellness Center is a confidential resource where you can actually talk about the incidents of sexual harassment and gender-based crime, including sexual assault, stalking, and domestic relationship violence. You also should know about some of the campus resources that are available, the Counseling Center and Wellness Center numbers, also victim advocates. You should also maybe consider knowing some of the off-campus resources, Hope of Manatee, Safe Place and Rape Crisis, as well as First Call for Help Manatee and Sarasota and Northport Manatee Glens services. Basically, the schedule for this course is as follows. As you can see, I have all the dates with the topics, with the assignments here. This is a tentative schedule. That means that, sometimes we might go 1 week ahead or 1 week behind the schedule here. So you should look at the calendar that's on Canvas for the due dates for each module every week. So I have updated all of the assignments online, and I'm going to do that for this semester as well. So each week you will have a due date with the assignment, and you should see it on your calendar. I'm also going to send you a reminder of the assignments due date each week as well. So we will have some assignments, some quizzes. Also, we will have the team project, which will start as around week 9 or 10. And also we will have the March break on week 10. And we will have our midterm on week 8. And also we will have our group project due on the week 15. And as you can see here on week 14, you also have time to work on your group project. The final exam will be on the week 16th. I guess this is it for the syllabi for this course. If you have any questions, comments, please send me an email. I'm always online. I can just probably I respond to you within a couple of hours or 3-4 hours maybe. And also, please, if you need to see me, make an appointment with me or come by the office hours. I'm glad to see you guys there. I look forward to speaking to all of you, and looking forward to have a great semester. And I hope this is going to be a great experience for you in terms of learning, collaborating with each other, and having fun. So looking forward to meeting all of you and talking to you throughout the semester. Have a great day. Bye-bye.